Welcome back to Hard4Games, everybody. I'm Tony.
And I'm John.
We got brand new N64 games today. Not mods, not ROM hacks, ground up. Well, no, they're not ground up, but ground up, brand new 64.
From the ground.
From the ground. Yes, from the ground up, new N64.
Ground N64 games.
Ground chuck. Salisbury steak N64 titles for you guys today. We are covering the games that were recently created by the N64Brew Game Jam.
That is a yearly game jam that just comes out, and some are games, some are more concept. Last year we saw a very interesting concept for like a level of detail.
Like a texture
engine.
Yeah, like a texture resolution engine thing.
It blew my mind how good it looked. It wasn't a game, but for as far as like software development and like a tech demo, it was so cool to see that in real time on a Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
it looks like a GameCube game.
There have been some really cool stuff coming out of this game jam, and I'm excited to play these today. I've kind of watched trailers for a couple of them, but I have not played any of them, so these are going to be brand new. And at the end, we're going to rate them, our three best games, our top three, and see how that compares to what the community rated as their top three.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, let's get going. Cheers.
It's not quite as good of a clink with an old style, but that's not the point.
That's all right. One nice thing about this year, instead of having a ton of different ROMs where you have to download them all and be like, did I get them all? Like, there should have been like 10. Do I have 10 ROMs? Do I put them all on a flash card? They are all bundled into one.
We gotta own these lib dragons. Let's try fun first.
This one, 64 beats. Beat Saber, but for boomers. Press the C buttons to match the arrows in time with the music.
This is not Beat Saber, this is DDR. How dare you call DDR Beat Saber for boomers? I am incredibly mad, but my knees hurt too much to do anything about it. It's hard to do with Louis licking my
Player 2, you still won.
Hi. Just look at my hand that whole time.
Okay, wow, okay, short and sweet. Let's do that one more time. I think that is the kind of game that definitely belongs on a compilation, because it's not like you're going to be playing that for long. The technical aspects, mechanical aspects of it, were tight.
It's got the bones.
Yeah, but it just, you know, it's real, just a quick mini game.
Let's try Coin Rush.
All right, collect as many coins as possible. B attack, A jump. The textures look really clean, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, it looks really nice. It has a very, like...
The bots are really good, too.
Yeah, real good, like, diorama aesthetic, kind of. The fact that you can attack each other is great. The friendly fire. This is cool. This is a cool game. Ah!
Whoa, what?
That just ate the world really quick?
That's insane. And that's... Oh,
no, I touched it. Oh, there's a boss! I like how you have to all work together for the boss, even though you're competing the entire time. I feel like the attack is a little slow on the uptake. Basically, the ball that doesn't have the spikes is constantly changing. And you have to go find that ball and rotate around.
That one, yeah.
There we go. Nice. Coin Rush. I mean, great design, great graphics, very crisp. Love it.
Yeah, so far so good this year.
So I'm in a little bit of an awkward position here because the dog is trying.
Yes.
He wants to be squished by us, so I'm going to kind of like be kind of on, off camera slightly. Destroy buildings for points. Most points wins. Press B to attack. Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay.
I love the way it looks. I think it's a touch slow, and I think it needs more sound design. I think there needs to be big crashes when you destroy something. I think there needs to be like a boom boom when the tanks shoot, you know? And I think there needs to be a secondary attack other than just spinning your tail around. I mean, if you could add those things, I think this would be really solid. Kitty cat target attack. Press A to shoot, hit the most targets to win. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what it's doing.
Yeah, the two of us are getting pretty heated on these numbers, but the AI not so great.
Ah, looks like I'm pissing blood because I have my character's red.
Oh,
Player, it looks like a 32X model. That was kind of weaker.
yeah.
I mean,
so far the weakest, but
yeah.
we're only so far in.
Yeah. Don't look down. Turn as many platforms as you can to your player color. Or are you gonna be the sexy pink one?
I'm gonna be the sexy pink one.
Okay, so you have to just hop from
oh,
one.
shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what it's doing here. Oh, Rumble support. Rumble pack support. John, did you feel that?
No, because I died immediately.
That one doesn't give you a lot of playtime. Let's try that again. My player color is red, but I'm green, which is a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
I want to feel the jump again. The jump felt kind of floaty to me. Yeah, you're like spending a lot of time in air. Oh, geez, I already died.
Oh,
But hey, bonus points for the Rumble Pack support.
mm-hmm. This is a clone of Hole.io, which I've never played with.
I don't know what that is. Obviously not a new concept. I don't know how to compare it to the original because I've never played the original. But yeah, if I were to give critiques on that one, I'd say faster gameplay, bigger map, different thing, more things to devour. Make it a little bit more chaotic. All right, Hot Hexagons. The floor is lava. Jump from platform to platform to avoid a terrible fate. Oh, it's the same characters again.
Okay, so it's similar. It's once you step on something. Okay, oh. I was going to say there is a minigame in Fall Guys that is just like this. Uh-oh, you better jump.
Ooh.
How?
I don't know.
The bot for player 3 just... Yeah.
That shouldn't be its own game. That should be level 2 for the other game, right?
Yeah, see, he's glitching out there.
Yeah. I like that one better than the other Hexagons game.
Didn't really like it that much.
I thought that this one had a little more urgency.
Hydra Harmonics.
Chomp. Okay, so there's a lot of buttons for chomp.
Oh.
All right, I like the presentation so far. That's good. Okay, so what? Okay, so I can't. I have to get my only. Okay, my color, right?
What?
You have to chomp only your color. So if I touch one of these ones, I get hurt.
What? What is?
So if I touch anything other than my own color, I die. And then I keep changing where I am.
Yeah, what?
See, what player 1 keeps changing where it is.
I can occasionally eat other things, but not always.
I think you can.
I'm sorry, it's cute, and I like how it looks, but this is not fun.
You can eat the gray ones. You can eat the gray ones and your own color, but anything else kills you.
Don't like it.
Great design. Let's try it one more time. Normal, eat these. Back, move backwards. Front, move forwards. 2, swap.
Okay.
4, swap with all. Sweet, worth 2 points. Sour, lose 1 point. That's a lot to memorize.
Yeah, that's too much for what this is.
I think it's color-coded in addition to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way too much to memorize.
Yeah, it's a little too chaotic.
If you were...
It's an interesting idea, but like...
Yeah.
I thought I was losing, and somehow I'm winning.
If I were to improve on it, I'd say keep the art design and...
Simplify the notes. For the first level, that's like way too much going on.
You need to add on to it, right? Like if that was like level 10, and then you'd be like, oh, I've memorized what this does, and this does, and this does, and this does. Give me 1 or 2 things to think about before you give me like 20 things to think about. That was just, I love the way it looks. It's just too much. Land grab. Claim as much land as you can. Place pieces at diagonals to claim land. Okay. Piece must touch a corner.
No, see the grays around it? Try seeing if those touching is what it needs to be.
No. Yes. Okay. I get the diagonal thing, but sometimes I think I'm at a diagonal and it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually going to run out of space and struggle to get the diagonal in, which I guess is the point. You know, it's taken cues kinda from Tetris, but without the anxiety of it and the cleanness of understanding how to put blocks together. Your mind is thinking Tetris, so you think, I need to put them together and have them touch and connect, and with no space in between.
Yeah.
This is telling you the opposite. Not only do you need space in between, but you need to connect them at very weird angles that like are based on, you know, like the diagonals and like the shadow blocks around them. It's very strange. Which I'm beginning to get it more. I just think that it goes against what your brain wants.
Oh, you can choose how many blocks. You can just put like single blocks.
Change value. I didn't realize that change value meant, okay, I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything I could do here. I think I'm like out of options. If you were to improve it, what would you do?
There should be a tutorial.
I think it has potential. I just don't know exactly what I would do with it. Larceny, a 2v2 game pitting thieves against guards and their treasures. Hold R to start for hires. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
What am I doing here? Oh, okay, so it's kind of like capture the flag.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Thieves and guards. So you have to avoid the other guys. I died so unceremoniously.
Yeah, you just like died instantly.
I was just out of it immediately. Like what? What is happening now? I don't.
His
understand.
AI is busted.
I guess I don't quite understand what happened.
Oh, hold R on start for high res. Whoa. That is pretty high res.
That is higher res. It does look good.
Yeah.
It's like super crisp. Okay, so I got this thing, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, no. Damn it. And the one guy just, all he did was walk in the corner. Well, it was very high res.
That was super high res. That looked really nice.
Do you condone larceny? Tohu-bohu.
Tohu-bohu. Find the key and be the first to open the correct safe. Rummaging. 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 What are you guys doing to each other? Player 2 and CPU.
Hey, we're getting wild over here, okay?
Naughty. A little slow down there.
What's going on here? Whoa!
Oh, boy!
Oh, it's getting wild.
It's having some trouble.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got the key. So he's trying to go to the safe. But what safe? There's a bunch of safes.
He's trying to figure out which one it is. There's a button to steal it. Oh, pausing seems to have fixed.
Yeah, pausing fixed the frame rate issue. So you can steal it with B, but you are super slow.
You gotta get that positioning like
and it has to be,
I assume.
Yeah, you can steal it with B, and it has to be pixel perfect. Like your positioning to steal it from anybody. And you're super slow, so it's hard to catch up to them, and etc., etc. Lucker's Arena. This game is an homage to a minigame from a custom game in Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. Spin to win. I have no idea. Okay.
What?
Okay, player. Okay, so I have to L and A.
Wait.
R and A. I keep going through. Okay.
Wait, what the... Oh, it's you versus the bot.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening. I'm pressing A, I'm pressing R.
Because you have to press the buttons on all the things that say P.
Okay, so it says all player 2. Now it says player 1. And it says R. So I'm pressing R. Now it's not player 1. That switches back and forth between player 1.
I think we're switching which ones we're trying to do.
Okay, yes. By pressing R, you're switching which ones you want to do. Okay. R and L switches you back and forth.
It would make a lot more sense if I understood the original game. And you lost.
I don't...
I don't understand this.
I can't press start to end it either. All the other games have a exit feature.
Yeah. Somehow I just like annihilated that guy.
Nothing I do seems to affect reality.
Yeah, that's
Mallard.
Don't migrate. Fight off winter.
Oh, so this is Winter, the little snowman.
Yeah.
Fighting each other doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we're on the same team.
It's a cooperative fighter.
Yeah. Solid soundtrack. Oh, real banger.
This is an interesting one. I love the 2D graphics. Certainly not pushing the N64 in any meaningful way.
But fun little game.
Yeah, not that
I mean, you can kind of whack each other to slow each other down.
It was fun. It was simple. It was refreshing because I immediately knew what to do.
Yeah.
It didn't try to overcomplicate things, which was good. But I mean, overall, it's very simple. May the best snowman win. And gather snowballs and decorations to make the best snowman. Oh, you can steal other people's snowballs, I think.
Yeah, top hat.
That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think that was okay. It was just kind of repetitive. You're just running back and forth and back and forth over and over again, you know?
Yeah, I think it would be more entertaining if you were kind of like more dealing with like environmental stuff, like stuff moving around. Whereas like, I don't know, I feel there's a little bit too much bottlenecking to have it where you just keep stealing from each other. Overall, it was fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to make cute snowmen, so, you know.
Paintball!
Move with analog stick, C and D-pad to shoot.
So is it like a twin-stick shooter?
I guess.
I like the look of it. Does the shooting also seem unresponsive to you? Like it's a little slow? The design is cool.
Get him! Get him!
So do you all become on the same team? When you become the same color? Okay.
And like I'm shooting you right now to keep you on my team because he's shooting you.
Okay.
So there's some entertaining tactics to it.
Yeah. There's some stuff going on here. The map's getting smaller.
It's just like Fortnite.
I don't mind that at all. Like I think this is pretty good.
Clever idea.
Clever idea. Yeah.
Oh.
Getting people to be on your team, shooting paintballs. Love the use of color. Very nice. It's 3D while still using like sprites, you know. Oh, I would just say paintball, it should be a little bit more rapid fire and maybe some power-ups. It's like a spread shot or something.
We're on the same team now.
Or like a 2 at a time, you know, or like one that gives you the rapid fire. I think if you were to add some power-ups and some obstacles on that, you'd have a pretty solid little thing there.
Yeah. Ooh, a finish game.
A relaxing winter day suddenly turns into a competition. Hold Z to duck. Outside, press the buttons indicated on the screen.
Extremely finish this. Woohoo! It's all. Are video games getting too sexy? You want to duck when the steam comes.
Because it's too hot?
Yeah, because these guys are going to overheat.
Okay.
Yeah, see how our heat isn't going up as much?
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize the red was heat, but that should make sense.
Oh, they've passed out.
Okay. Alright. So why do you just stay ducked? Like, why don't you just stay that way, right?
Oh boy, oh boy.
You just keep pressing Z. Like, there's no limit to how long you can hold it for.
Stop killing us! Wait, we're gonna survive. We survived. Okay, there should be a penalty for not just holding Z. Alright, gotta go hang out with our wang out.
The character models look so like 32x.
Or are we gonna go and jump in the ice?
Oh my gosh.
Jump in the freezing water? Okay. Alright, what's the indicated button?
What? Okay, there we go. Oops. Okay.
Oh my god. Up, down, right.
Oh god, I keep pressing the wrong one.
This is the first game ever to remember that The Nintendo 64 has an L button.
Yeah,
Z.
that's very true.
L A. Well, I win. I'd like to say it's because I've been to Finland that I won. Oh, look at him do a dance. He's doing a dance. That's amazing.
The second part was a lot of fun. Kind of like a rhythm game almost. The first part, you could just press and hold Z the entire time.
Yeah.
Like you could just completely cheat it. There was no reason to have the first part, but except to explain the second part.
Yeah.
So the first part, I think, needs some work. What's next?
Huh?
Okay, there's a shark. I'm just gonna take the...
I think you gotta take it to the rock. Haha.
It doesn't seem like you could steal
Maybe,
the rat.
yeah, maybe you can punt him out into the
Into the shark.
Yeah, into the shark.
Moving around. SpaceWaves.
Whoa.
I really enjoy the graphics on this one. This is cool. It seems like it's for the N64.
Yeah.
The models look really nice. If you look at the turrets, looks really nice. It has rumble pack support. There's a sense of danger and urgency.
I don't know if I'm fighting with you or against you or what's going on.
I think you're fighting against me.
I don't know. It's weird.
Can you fire?
None of my buttons seem to do much. Like, I think I have to pick these up.
Ooh.
No, those are bonuses for you to annihilate me. I'm dead.
I'm not, the multiplayer is a little confusing, so I can't really seem to attack the other players.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm against them. I think I'm fighting the asteroids. But aside from the confusion, I mean, it looks really nice. It is responsive. And again, like I said, this looks like an N64 game. Like, it looks like it's using the system. I also like 2D stuff on the N64, but especially if it's like, you know, using higher resolutions or just like, it just trying to use the hardware to some degree. You know what I mean? It kind of seems like a Sonic 2 two-player scenario, where it's two-player if player 2 can stay on screen. Like, I call it 1.5 player. So we have Sword Strike, free-for-all battle, but take one hit and you're out.
That's the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Well, it's a game.
It certainly was a game.
Big points for using the Wilhelm scream. No.
The third arm, a twister for your fingers. Hold or smash highlighted buttons. Do not press other buttons. It needs to be a little quicker. Jump into the next one, though. Okay.
You won. It really is Twister.
That was unique.
I think it's like a little mini game. Like if that was a thing in a Mario Party game.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a solid, short little thing, and it really is just Twister. And it is named the third arm, which means the penis.
Yes. Underground Grind. Press A and Z in sequence to dig through the blocks. Use the control stick to move forward. I feel like a lot of these game jams use snakes. They use snake models. We've had, I don't know if there's a lot of collaboration with a bunch of different people, but like there's been 3 games that have had snakes so far. Right? Yeah. There's the actual snake one, there was the like slot machine one, and there was this one.
It's an object hunt, okay. You got it.
Okay. Okay. That was very short.
Well, let's try for glory then.
Yeah, let's see if it's any different at all. Okay. So this kind of just has like a structure for how you play.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just boom, and then you just go. This really does structure it like a party game. Party game of mini games. Another year, another successful game jam. What were our top 3, I'd say number 1.
Coin Rush.
Coin Rush.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It played well. I think some of the mechanics and responsiveness could be updated and adjusted. A couple, expanded out into more levels. I love it. But it looks great. Concept's great. Good stuff.
I feel a lot of times game jams, because they're like such early concepts for it, it's like judging babies to see which is better, which I love because it's great to see babies fight each other. But you know what? Coin Rush didn't crawl. It walked.
Oh, yeah,
it was walking around smacking all those other babies. Just winning.
Add a couple more levels, build onto that, and your baby's going to sprint. I mean, that's some good stuff. Yeah. Love that.
Your baby's going to be able to...
Yes, go on. What are you going to say?
Defeat all of Michael Vick's dogs.
Oh my God.
After defeating all the other babies and graduating into the dog fighting world.
Well, I don't know what the fuck was that, but okay. What the... Number two. John needs a minute over here. Number 2, Paintball. It was good. It was solid. It had some good concepts, the team mechanics, like just a couple things, and it was beautifully. I mean, the colors were so vibrant.
Yeah, it really pops out.
Really popped. Some obstacles, different maps, some power-ups. Like, you'd have a great little game on your hands. Number 3. Now, we had a little issue with this one. We couldn't quite decide, right? We were thinking about SpaceWaves because it's real clean looking.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the concept is very familiar. Yeah. We've seen that.
I was also very confused playing it.
Well, I was just confused about what the bots and the second player is supposed to be doing, if anything, in the distance. Obviously, as the first player, it's pretty obvious what you're doing. Yeah. But for the multiplayer functionality was confusing. I think I was just in love with it so much at the time because it looked so good.
Oh, it looks amazing.
It looks fantastic. But we decided to go something a little bit more original.
Yeah.
We did Sauna Rush for our number 3.
Yeah.
And because it made us laugh, it was the second part, great.
Yeah.
The first part, you can, like I said, kind of cheese your way through it. The first part needs to be fixed.
You shouldn't just be able to hold down and just
survive. You should have a time limit when you're like this to pressure you and time it correctly. You should be able to cool down. When you come back.
There should be a reason to come back up.
There should be a reason to come back up. And you could add more things to it. Just naked dudes running around in the snow doing other stuff.
Oh, you could have them hitting each other with a cedar bough.
Yeah, whatever.
That'd be good.
You could add on to it. I think that would be pretty cool. So that is our number 3. Now, let's discuss what the community picked.
Obviously, they chose Coin Rush as number 1.
Number 1, right? Coin Rush.
Yeah. Right.
But the other two differ a lot from what we chose. So number 2, SpaceWaves. We already talked about why we like it.
I mean, it looked great.
And I think that the visuals, captured a lot of people's attention. Obviously, it's a number 2. Number 3, Hydra Harmonics.
I mean, I would certainly put it up there for me. I just found it initially too confusing. Yeah. I think it feels like a later level of a more fleshed out game, and it
was too much at once.
Stupidly skipped all tutorials and somehow got on this level, and I'm like, oh my god, what's happening?
It tells you what each does, but then you're like, oh, I have to memorize all of this and color coordinate, and I'm shifting, I think if you really knew what you were doing, and you had 4 players who really know what they're doing, I think that could be one hell of a mini game / party game. So yeah, that's the N64Brew Game Jam for 2024. Yeah. And if you want to check it out, we'll put links in the description below, both for where you can download the ROM, and also I'll put a link in the description for the Discord that they have. You can join it, let them know Hard4Games sent you.
Even if we didn't necessarily say that we loved your game right now, we do understand a lot of work goes into it.
Yeah.
And we were glad that every single one of you made a game.
Yes.
Even if it didn't click with us or we were too stupid to understand what your game was, hey, you made a game, I haven't.
Yes.
You can always hold that over me.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to everybody that put themselves out there and did something, made something. And like we said, there's a lot of games that had the bones of something that you could build into something more.
I think pretty much everyone did.
Aside from that, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Got that play button in the background. Oh! Yeah. And I hope to see you all back for the next one. Take care. Cheers.